Hey Capricorn, it's me, PureLightTarot, and I am here with it's going to be January 2020 recap because I did you guys' reading late, but it's right on time, it's divine timing, and then I'm going to double back and do you guys' February 2020, and sometimes I want to know, like, what the month was like, so I know where I'm at before I move on into the next month, especially when it talks about predictions about what's going to happen. Let's talk about what happened. Let's talk about what happened in January, y'all, real quick. And then check out my, second video, because after this one, I will record you guys this February 2020. So you'll be first for the February 2020s. Also did a collective reading for the entirety of February for everyone. So go check that out. That one's on my Instagram. But just basically talking about us, like, really selling off into, like, this happiness that we've been looking for, like stability. I got the Ten of Pentacles, and also the Six of Swords, which talks about just moving away from self-limiting beliefs and things that you may or may not been worried about, just things that you've been thinking about, and putting the things into action to really create this stability. And also it talks about just a conversation, unexpected conversation coming up between you. And for me, it was long lost friend that earlier last year we kind of parted ways, but found our way back to each other. So I'm here and thank you to all my subscribers, new and OGs. Thank you guys for tuning in with me and sitting here with me. So this is going to be a general reading for my Capricorns. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Venus, and Mars. And then also I want to mention just Jupiter being in you guys' sign. So this is a big year for you guys. Jupiter is the planet of abundance, expansion, and luck. Travel. I know personally some of you moved, so congratulations. But even as I was setting up to do this video, I was trying to get comfortable. So I had a little trouble getting comfortable, and I'm sitting in an unconventional way, a way that I probably would never sit to do a reading, but it's comfortable for me right now. And also, like, right now the center of my back hurts a little bit. So, like, maybe a sense of carrying a lot of weight and responsibility, and I did see that as I was shuffling cards, especially like in love relationships, but also the right side of my body, which represents the masculine. So, like, you guys could be really putting forth or overusing, like, just a sort of like masculine energy to where it's straining a little bit now. It's just your weight of responsibility. We got to balance that out with a little bit of nurturement, okay? So there's something going on with me right now. It's in my neck right here, so maybe you guys are a little tense. But let's get this started. We're in 3 minutes. So I'm going to do a past, present, future for January 2020. And then we're going to move on to what's going to help and hinder you. And I'm getting about whatever situation comes up, and it'll be real quick, and then I'll go back and do you guys' February 2020. Okay? Same format, past, present, future, and then it's going to help and what's going to hinder. And this is my illuminated tarot deck. I'll be using the Rider Right to clarify and do what's going to help and hinder, unless spiritual led to do something else otherwise. So let's see. Give me a past card for my Capricorns for January 2020. I'm hearing this goes back to December. And December is when, this is all 3 year cards. December is when Jupiter moved from Sagittarius into you guys' sign. So let's see what's going on. This present and this future kind of want to interchange. So we got the Ten of Swords in the past, 5 of Diamonds in the future, and then the Six of Hearts not in the future, but yeah, again, interchanging this future and this present card. So in the past, Ten of Swords, this traditionally talks about ending cycles. In this deck, this talks about an announcement, an awakening. And it's so funny. I have a cousin, Capricorn. Every time she comes down here, the roosters, they start calling. I'm like, that's your awakening, girl. You're being called to something. So in the past, again, December, January is probably when you really, really felt it. Just being called to something or led to something, or at least you probably moved on it in January. But yeah, being led to something, being called to something. And it looks like you guys answered that call here with the Five of Pentacles showing up upright. And this is my Hierophant card. This talks about tradition and like I'm hearing spiritual awakening. Like you have the keys here to your spiritual awakening. Five talks about a change. So again, like I feel like a lot of you either moved or like switched jobs. I'm hearing switch places. So maybe some of you, for just a few of you, maybe you and your husband or you and your spouse decide to switch roles, okay? So which is why I'm probably feeling, this tension again on my right side. I'm just really taking on more responsibilities as the masculine in the whole situation. Again, like with the feminine is more about nurturement. Kind of feeling like a strain there too. So maybe you guys are single mothers and really just doing both. In the future we're single fathers. We have the J of Cups. And this can talk about pregnancies now, but also just like new ideas. With Cups, emotional ideas. I feel like this has everything to do with love. Because that's probably where your focal point is now that you make this move. And just for a lot of folks, like a lot of our stability and our ideas of stability is rooted in love. And this could be like partnerships, friendships, just having a good support system. So I'm going to clarify this J of Cups a little bit more and this Five of Diamonds because, again, it wanted to interchange. So, yeah, Ten of Swords came up again. So ending cycles or the need for cycles to end. So maybe there's still some things that you need to end, especially when it comes to love relationships because, again, these two being interchangeable. The Diamonds talks about your environment and, again, being led to look at this heart. And this is for me too, like your whole environment changes based off of the people that's around you that's loving you. And like love relationships can really, there are love relationships that can drain us. And so maybe this is why the Ten of Swords is coming up again, because there's some things that you need to, and I'm hearing from weddings, something traditional. Like maybe you're trying to keep a mommy-daddy situation going on. Maybe you're having another baby by this person, knowing that you need to end the cycle. See a different perspective because it doesn't look like you're necessarily getting what you want out of this situation with the Justice card being in reverse. Okay. Let's pull some more cards talking about this. Because this person or this thing or whatever this is, if this is career, but I'm seeing more for love, but again, this affects your career, okay? Because this person is this thing that you need to move on from, and this could be a job that you need to move on. It isn't doing you due justice. Looks like the energy that you put into it, you just don't get back what you put into it. Okay, and I talk about energetic currency all the time, guys. You're being asked to see a different perspective on this, really look at this. Look at what's going on around you. These red flags and stuff like that. Like you mentally, same card, guys. So it looks like you have been working on ending things and everything. That's just what you've been going through, what you've been on. But it looks like there is a love relationship that you need to let go to. Okay? Yeah, you have the power in this with the Magician. And the fact that I'm also seeing that both of you are just kind of being manipulative in this situation. Okay, so anything that you have to stay in where it's like you have to manipulate, the person's feelings or vice versa, maybe it isn't worth like staying in. Baby daddy situation, baby mama situation. Yeah, see, like you're just refusing to move on, but it's doing something to your confidence. And at the same time as it's doing something to your confidence, it's doing something to your energy, your energetic currency, and how you make your money and what you do with your money, okay? Yeah, I see, like everything that you're working for, like it's basically kind of going to waste because you're worried about this love relationship, or you're worried about this situation that should have just ended a long time ago. It's like it's not benefiting you in any type of way. Like the way what I'm seeing with the storyline, it's not benefiting you. You're actually being called to stop. Yeah, it's like you've been putting a lot of energy in this, Capricorn. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what's gonna help and hinder you with this particular. And I told y'all it's gonna be a particular situation. With this particular situation, we're gonna see what's gonna help and hinder you guys, because I see you just having trouble, like kind of like going in a cycle. But it's time to end the cycle, guys. Like this cycle is gonna end regardless. But I see you guys still charging after, like, I guess because you can't believe that, like, the amount of work that you put in, because you know that you were pristine in it. You know that you worked hard to uphold it or uphold some type of vision of it. And because it's crumbling, because it's been crumbling, it's like you don't want to accept that. And so you keep on charging at it, like, maybe I'm not doing enough. You've done enough. Those things that you put in, this goes for gardening too. If you are gardening in some soil and you see, especially after some years, baby, it's not producing nothing, maybe you need to go and maybe try something else in that soil, or figure out what's wrong with the soil, or just move on from that plot of land. It don't seem like it's working out. So anything that you're putting your attention to and it's not growing, especially growing in your favor, especially after some years, baby, it's time to just let it go. Move on. It's going to help and hinder my Capricorns with the situation. Yeah, you guys are tired of worrying about this. You are. Sometimes we just need a sign. Sometimes we just need confirmation. This is like you guys want to do the right thing, which is why the Five of this Hierophant is coming up. You want to do the traditional, and what's the right thing is. The right thing is what's good for you, what's right for you. My parents broke up. My mom, I was 5. My mom plainly said I was not happy. And we got that. We got that concept of not being happy, If you're somewhere you're not happy, don't stay there. And you, as children, you get that concept. Oh no, well, that don't make me happy, so I don't want to do it. Okay, so help and hinder. So what's going to help Capricorn? Help. Yeah, it's like the more work that you put into this, y'all, and this is a way that this person has control over you. What's going to help you is to just go ahead and leave this person out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles. Because this is what your fear is. It's like, I'm hearing like someone just ever saying that you left them out in the cold, or you weren't understanding to their situation. This is, yeah, because according to the storyline, yeah, because you guys, what's going to help you is to free yourself from like all of this worry. And this is what's going to free you guys, is I think you just needed this confirmation about this person. So it looks like the more and more that you put into this, it's like as you see, this is you be holding all this responsibility for this, and this person is still like acting. It's like they're still like in this kind of like a codependency mindset, where it's just like no matter what you bring towards them, they're still walking the other way, and they're still like limping. This is like that not Mary J. Blige, but Lauryn Hill song. Care for you, care for me. I know you care for me, there for me, there for me. Said you'll be there for me, cry for me, cry for me. She said the more, she tries to walk away, this person hurts themselves to make her stay. And it's just like, it's only because this person is controlling the situation. Again, codependency. Like they have a codependency, or they need like emotional need for the response that you give them, and it's all in to control you. Okay, it's all in to control the situation. They need you to be always working hard to kind of like, and even if you're not trying to get them, kind of like get their attention to see how hard of a worker you are, or how good of a mother or a father that you are. But it's, again, it's just a cycle. This person, it looks like this person just needs that emotional response because they're codependent on it for whatever reason. We're not going to just straight up call them evil, although they know what they're doing. Okay, so you're being called to let this go, guys. Letting go of self-limiting beliefs. Okay, if this is the sign that you need it, this is the sign. What's going to help you is just like, yeah, again, just going ahead and end the cycle. Because you guys, you're tired of it. You really are. And you do see how this person is being manipulative, especially emotionally. They know how to emotionally manipulate you. And that's what you're really tired of. You're tired of being emotionally manipulated. So what's going to help you is to go ahead and end this. End it with this person. If you have to take a break from this person, if you have to separate from this person, however, I don't know what your setup in your situation is, but it's time to put it to rest. Okay? I also see this person kind of like, maybe there's some type of offer of money or something. I see another person involved. Maybe they have like an ex-wife or another baby mama, or, because here's a strong masculine, strong feminine. I don't see them doing what they are supposed to do financially, and they're lying about it. And they have other, like, this person, man, look, it's just, this person, what's going to help you is to realize that this person is not, what you want, is a representation, direct representation about what you don't want. With this deception card being here, they're absolutely lying about something with the 7 of Cups here. Just so that you can continue to storm after them. Because again, they need this for whatever reason. And this goes probably back into childhood. Yeah, especially with this 10 of Pentacles coming up. This is what they think a happy home is. With you always coming after them, and like, it gives them a reason to keep their guard up, because this is you like charging after them, like cussing them out and doing the most, trying to get them to do what they said that they're going to do. And it causes this disharmony. It just basically, again, it looks like this is just like something childhood. This is how they think that a happy home, or this is how they think that this is supposed to go, with this 10 of Pentacles here and the Star card. But the Magician is upside down, and again, that's a manipulator and stuff like that. So definitely a lot of pride in this. They ultimately see you as the bad guy. Okay, we got this Hierophant right here. Again, what's going to help you? And then here we are with the Page of Cups. These are these 2 cards right here of what's going to help you. It looks like you guys are on this path, okay? On the spiritual path where you have been thinking about rejecting whatever this person is offering, but you didn't know what was going to come of it. Especially here, it's this nurturing part right here. You thought it might make you look like a bad nurturer, bad mother, bad father, whoever's the nurturing of the situation. You thought it would make you look bad by rejecting whatever this person is offering. But baby, it looks like what's going to help you is to isolate yourself from this person. Because this person is only really thinking about themselves right now. Okay, I do see them offering something, but it's like they're only doing it because like they know that with this 5 of Cups here, they haven't been playing their part. And so they're offering things that it's like they're offering things that they want to provide, but they don't necessarily have it to provide. And again, what's going to help you is to see a different perspective on it, on this love relationship. The Lover is coming up, okay? There needs to be a stop in communication, okay? There was an idea that you had right here to either reignite the passion, or to kind of try to make because you were confident about making something better, but it's just going to drain you, baby. Look at that. It's going to drain you. Some bitter words are going to be said. Some stuff across the internet is going to be said because, again, what happens is you have these ideas about how to make this better or how to, it's like you become passionate about it to where you are trying to operate to where you're operating fairly. But what ends up happening is when they don't come through with their promise or whatever, it makes you lack confidence in yourself and like your negotiation skills and stuff like that. Here you go with the Ace of Wands. It makes you like lack passion and like future love relationships. It's a lot. And I see you like really working yourself silly as you're waiting on something to happen that's not going to happen. That's like you're always going to be on this shore waiting for something to happen that they literally are giving you crumbs because like they see you as like someone who has it. And so therefore, like you shouldn't want it from them or something like that. What's going to help you is to realize that because I do see a transformation. I see you guys going through a transformation right now. And this will work out in your favor because you do know what's coming with the Temperance. Just remember what's coming for you guys, okay? Don't worry about getting justice on the situation. Let go and let God, babies, okay? So what's going to hinder you is not trusting your intuition on the situation. You guys have already been getting this feeling about you just not messing with this person at all. As what's going on is this person is using whatever this is to fuel their own fire, okay? This is making them look good in some type of way. Yeah, you've already made this choice. But you're afraid of like the bitterment that you're going to get, okay? You're afraid of the ramifications. And you're also afraid that, like, there's going to be, again, if there's children involved, there's going to be some type of disharmony as far as that. If this is already a marriage, you're afraid that someone's going to take something back from you. But you're actually being asked to release it and to move on from it. Yeah, there are children involved here. King of Wands. Yeah, you're afraid that maybe this other person won't visit the children anymore. They won't have a relationship with them no more. Or they won't get like this financial benefit. But if they haven't been getting it anyway, according to the cards, they haven't been getting it anyway. So they're not missing out on anything. It's you, yeah. There you go. You see, it's you that's been like this Queen of Pentacles. You see it. Knight of Wands. That's you've been trying. You've been trying, even towards this. And what's going to hinder you is not just not realizing like the efforts that you've been making towards it. And also see another love relationship here that can really transform you, but you haven't been wanting to, or you've been suspicious about it. You haven't been wanting to really put the energetic currency towards it. You've been making excuses, and you're essentially self-sabotaging yourself to having something that you actually really want. Something that will, like your knight in shining armor really is here. Or princess in shining armor. However you want to look at it. But you're self-sabotaging. You're walking away from that because it is this other thing that's been draining you. What's going to hinder you is allowing this other thing that you've been fighting to drain you. Okay? Because this is what's coming for you. If you fight this new thing that's here. You see? More heartbreak, because this is what you're holding on to, the type of energy. That cycle is ending. So you need to go ahead and realize that what's new here for you, because again, you're not trusting your intuition because you're allowing all that to cloud your judgment. And so, again, this new that you got that's really, like, I see that your friends, your family like this person, but you're on the verge of walking away. It's like you're on the fence. You don't know if you should stay or walk away. But I do feel like you were on the verge of walking away. But again, you just needed a sign that whoever's new, and this could be job, whatever's being offered to you, the new is the real deal, baby. Or at least it's worth exploring, okay? So let me pull some animal spirit cards and I'm going to get out of here so I can do y'all February 22. That was good, y'all. Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. So if you're ever worried about this person not providing or whatever the case may be, the universe got y'all. If this person is manipulative, emotionally manipulative, trust me, if they'll do it to you, they'll do it to the children, okay? You don't even want that for the kids. So baby, just go ahead and, pack it up. Leave this person alone if you have to, for a little bit. Let them learn. Trust in divine detours. Okay, we got 16, we got 10. 10 again, ending new beginnings, old cycles clearing out and, making room for new ones. New beginnings. You got the Deer Spirit, bring a gentle touch. So again, how I was saying, it's time to get back in touch with your feminine side. Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless. Okay? Just remember these things, guys. We got 15, we got 16, we got 18, we got 10. We literally got all of the teens, okay? So you guys are definitely on a new path, definitely on a new cycle. I see a lot of good things coming in for you guys, okay? I see you recalibrating your root chakra. Pay attention to that. Your heart chakra again. That's what's making you want to run away from this new relationship is this root chakra that's been kind of thrown out of whack because you've been trying to hold on again to something that's traditional. But I see that coming in for you because this last thing is just everything that you don't want. And of course, clichéness about it is it's there so that you can appreciate what does come in and is for you. So go out there, love life, guys. Bring a gentle touch. Again, really bringing this feminine energy. Balance it out. And I hope you guys have a great, I was going to say rest of this month. The month is gone. It's February now. So check out the February readings, guys. So I'll be back. So.